What is up, everybody? This is DNN, the Movie Men. I'm Dan Sassola.
And I'm Nate Thomas, and this is our review for Solo, A Star Wars Story. So this movie is about Han Solo joining a team and basically doing heist stuff, and that's pretty much it. This is just a simple heist movie.
Yeah, it's basically Ocean's 11 in space, honestly. But to start off this review, this movie is not a trap. This movie is a fantastic Star Wars movie, at least in my opinion, that is very much welcomed in my eyes to the Star Wars universe because it does explore the origins of my favorite character in the Star Wars universe, Han Solo. So, right off the bat, we both didn't have high hopes for this movie.
No, not at all. We were very skeptical going into this movie, and I honestly almost didn't want to see it because I just thought it was going to be a complete bomb.
Oh yeah, because we didn't care a whole lot for The Last Jedi. Needless to say, that's all we're gonna say about The Last Jedi. But no, I was very skeptical. We were both very skeptical because of how we didn't like The Last Jedi that much. But Lucasfilms did us very, very, very proudly in giving us a movie that we absolutely love. At least I absolutely love. He'll get into some of his gripes. But needless to say, it was a fantastic movie. So because it starts off with as young Han Solo, how did you like Alden Ehrenreich's performance as Han?
Him as Han, I actually thought he was a really good Han Solo. I did not think I definitely did not think he was going to be the right person for this job. But after seeing the movie, I do agree they picked the right person.
Exactly. Because before the movie, we were sitting in the theater actually looking up people who should play Han Solo. We had like Chris Pine, Chris Pratt in there, but no, Alden Ehrenreich was a great performance across the board as Han Solo. There was a couple lines here and there that felt a little cheesy and not the best performance that he probably could have.
Yeah, you can see what they were doing. They were trying to do a typical Han Solo type line, and it just wasn't really delivered that well. But overall, yeah, he was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of the critics that are talking about this movie already saying that like Alden Ehrenreich makes a new, different Han Solo type character. But for me, he fell more in line with Harrison's foreign portrayal of Han Solo than I actually thought he was going to. I thought it was going to be completely new, completely different, but no. For me, I found that it was actually pretty true to how Harrison Ford acts in the original trilogy. By no means am I saying that he's at par with Harrison Ford's performance, because that's just nuts. But he did a phenomenal job with the portrayal of Han Solo. How about the other actors? Woody Harrelson is a big name actor in this. How do you like him?
I liked him a lot. I thought his character was really well, and I thought he portrayed him really, really well. But one person I didn't really like, what's her name? From Game of Thrones.
Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, her.
Emilia Clarke.
I did not really like her character that much. She just bugged me a lot. I don't know. I mean, did you get that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get into spoilers for this, but her character was kind of lackluster, because you don't feel like you don't know what she's thinking constantly, and so at times her character can get a little wishy-washy across the entire movie. But I did absolutely love her and the connection with Han Solo at the very beginning of the movie. But we're not going to get into any more of that because that's more towards spoilers for our spoiler review. So we have Emilia Clarke, Woody Harrelson, and Alden Ehrenreich. Fantastic performances from all three of those. What about Donald Glover as Lando?
I thought he was great. Like he might have been one of the best the best person, in this movie because he just really captured the portrayal of Lando.
Yes,
he had the same speech tone as him and everything. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, and honestly, at times I thought that they brought in Billy D. Williams to do some of the lines because Donald Glover sounds exactly like Lando Calrissian does in the original trilogy. And I absolutely loved Donald Glover's choice from the very beginning when they cast him. I'm like, this is gonna be a fantastic choice. Honestly, they should make a Lando movie instead of a Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
But he didn't steal the show.
No,
but he just added to the overall arc of the movie that made it that much better. So because this is a Disney movie, they have basically unlimited resources. CGI, hit or miss.
Great. No, I thought it was great. I thought they hit the mark. I mean, maybe one spot where I saw it, but I mean, no, it was great all around.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. Because the CGI was so good, a couple of characters kind of looked a little weird. Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say so. It is more towards the beginning. The rest of the character, like all the characters in the beginning look a little weird. Besides, obviously Han and them,
the
humans. Yeah. But at the end of the movie, like literally like the last. I mean, how long is this movie?
It's 2:15. 2:15.
Oh, 2:15.
Yeah.
I would say like the last hour and 40 minutes of this movie, the characters look great.
Yep, I can't agree more. Speaking of the runtime of this movie, the runtime is 2 hours and 15 minutes, and you do feel it. Like, this movie does feel long. There is just so many different, I would say, like, plot lines, or things that they have to accomplish. And so you kind of do get like lost in like, okay, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? You know this is gonna happen. So when is this exactly gonna happen? So like, did you feel the same way?
No, I felt the same exact way. About like halfway through, I started feeling like, okay, when is this gonna start wrapping up and everything? So I felt it.
Yeah, and that was a lot. A lot of the times there is in these kind of movies, it feels fast. Like Infinity Wars for us, it was.
Oh, that was so fast.
2:36.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was like that flew by, and that's because there were so many different things going on. But this, because you're following 3 or 4 characters, maybe 5 or 6, throughout the entire film, you do kind of get a little bit lost in like.
In everything that's going on, you get a little lost and it feels a little long. That's
Yeah. One standout thing that I had from the movie was Chewbacca.
Yeah, I know you loved him.
Okay, in the original Star Wars movie, Han Solo says it's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
Yeah.
In this movie,
you'll learn it.
You'll learn it. Like, Chewie is a Wookiee, and he is phenomenal. Like, you see what Chewie can do, and it's just, all the goodness.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. But other than that, there is, I mean, the movie was a success in our eyes.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's a success. I thought they did a lot better than I thought they were going to.
Yep.
I just thought there were a couple more flaws in it than you thought.
Yeah, and then we'll get into those flaws in the spoiler review. Yeah. But yeah, as an overall movie, I thought it was completely fantastic. It was a very refreshing start for the Star Wars universe for me, coming off The Last Jedi. And so now I'm actually more excited about the other anthology films compared to Episode 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I'm more excited for the Obi-Wan and Boba Fett movie than I am Episode 9, honestly.
But yeah, so with the success of Rogue One, this kind of has the similar tone to it too. And it's a war film. There's in our spoiler review, we'll get into more about like why this is a war film. And so yeah, so like those are our final thoughts on the film. It is a fantastic movie. Go check it out, and when we have the spoiler review up, go check it out. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button down below. If you guys have seen the film already, I know it's early, but if you guys seen the movie, leave a comment down below on your non-spoiler thoughts on the movie.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome movie reviews.